I don't bring good tidings here. This isn't going to be a normal video from me filled with memes and all those usual shenanigans I usually try to pull. This is not meant to be entertaining. This is meant to be informative. Because right now, I am in absolute disgust of one of the most wild stories that I've ever seen in my entire life. And that is what is going on right now with Roblox. Now, I don't play Roblox. I don't talk about Roblox. And judging from my user demographics, I don't think any of you guys play it either. However, despite that, it is probably top 2 biggest video game platform in the world. It is going at an active user base of over 100 million active users. So this is pretty big, but the reason why we don't talk about it is because it's related to children, and obviously we're not all children. But outside of that, Roblox has also been one of the biggest perpetrators of allowing problems with what I am calling right now child PDFs, because I'm not saying the full word on YouTube because you know how that works. There have been so many stories about kids getting groomed on Roblox, abducted after meeting somebody on Roblox or talking to them. Like, it's the stuff that comes out of this platform is nothing short of like diabolical. So because of that, users and creators on the platform have been organizing into groups that are trying to catch these predators because Roblox has done such a piss poor job of doing it themselves. One of those creators, his name is Schlep. And this is a guy who's been working with law enforcement to run sting operations on Roblox to try and catch predators in the act. They'll pose as little kids to draw these guys out to get them to meet up, which is where they show up to a place and there's police waiting for them. If you've ever heard of Chris Hansen, you know exactly what this is. And he's the most successful at doing this. He's already got 6 arrests under his belt. It's pretty much God's work. This isn't something that is controversial. And when stuff is becoming this bad, you need guys like this because they're probably the only line of defense you have against this since it's been so bad in the past and nothing's been done. So this guy has been working to actively find predators in Roblox and bring them to justice. What does this disgusting platform do? They sent him a cease and desist and ban all of his accounts. One of the biggest creators on the platform has his accounts banned and has sent a cease and desist for bringing child predators to justice. In order to see the reason why, we have to read this ridiculous cease and desist. So here we go. We write on behalf of Roblox Corporation. This letter serves as a formal cease and desist notice regarding your unauthorized and harmful activities on the Roblox platform. Harmful to who exactly? Harmful to the PDFs? Yeah, who's complaining about that? Your actions are in violation of Roblox's policies and directly undermine Roblox's safety efforts and critically are exposing our users to increased risk. Those actions include engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations, sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information, directing users to move conversations off platform. So I don't know if the people at Roblox have ever watched Chris Hansen. I don't know if these guys have ever watched To Catch a Predator, but this is the exact same thing these guys do. And it would be one thing if Schlep was tracking these guys down in real life and then beating them up like I've heard some other groups have done and taking the law into their own hands. But the difference here is that he's actively working with law enforcement. If you watch his videos, at the end of them, the cop shows up and puts them in handcuffs. So it's not like he's doing this on his own. And this is how you guys react to this? How do you think this is going to look to people that know about this problem? Did nobody at Roblox leadership realize that this looks like you're protecting child PDFs at a time where content moderation is sleeping with Oscar in the trash can? I love this sentence right here, though. Roblox is committed to aggressively combating illegal and harmful content, including child exploitation, through a dedicated and sophisticated team of safety professionals, advanced moderation systems, and partnerships with law enforcement agencies. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's still happening. That's why he's doing this in the first place. You say you are. You say you've caught all these cases, but why is it still such a massive problem then? But you and I both know that sentence is a bunch of bullshit because they're just trying to save face because they don't want to be seen as a platform that hosts child PDFs. But all this decision is really doing is just highlighting this even more, that this is a platform that is struggling with this, and they don't want to take any accountability. And if you don't believe about the long history of this stuff on Roblox, do you know why Schlep started doing this in the first place? Because he himself was groomed on Roblox as a kid. It's literally a Batman origin story. It's the exact same thing. But I really love this part, though. While it recognizes the serious nature of online predatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols and, critically, are exposing Roblox's users to increased risk. So, yeah, failing to immediately report suspicious activity. Except, apparently, he did report it. Like, immediately. And they didn't do anything about it.
Every time we get an arrest on the dude, he reports them right away, right? He reports them right away. Roblox doesn't do anything. Whenever the dudes bail out and stuff, he'll literally see them go back online doing whatever they do, playing games and stuff, and he's already reported them, and he'll tweet at them, yo, Roblox, I literally sent you guys the guy's arrest information, everything. You guys still haven't banned him.
What a surprise. Just like every other thing stated in every lawsuit that's happening, which is why they're getting sued in the first place. And lucky for us, this isn't just going to be a situation of an old man screaming into the wind, because it turns out that we're not the only ones upset by this. Because of what happened, Roblox has been hit with creators leaving, protests happening in games, petitions to get the CEO and the CSO to step down, and even more lawsuits being added on top of it. And we have prominent people coming out against this, like Representative Ro Khanna from California that came out and said something about Roblox. And, speaking of the man himself, Chris Hansen's apparently going to investigate this now.
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox. Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity.
Congratulations, Roblox. You got the man to unretire. And it's not just small creators. They're very prominent names. One of them is one of the most prominent names on the platform, if not the biggest, and that is Creekcraft. A few days ago, Creekcraft announced that he will be leaving the Roblox Stars program, which is basically like their inner circle of top creators that get a lot of like marketing opportunities and like different things like that.
It is a bad image for anyone to be associated with Roblox right now. As a YouTuber, obviously, I am a brand, and how the public perceives me is kind of important to the job I do, right? And so whenever Roblox makes really stupid decisions that makes everyone hate them, well, that makes me look bad too. That makes all the developers on the platform look bad. That makes all the players look bad. It makes everyone look bad. But when Roblox makes really stupid decisions like this here, well, then it starts affecting my image. It starts affecting my career, my job. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
And another creator by the name of Cube Inc. also announced that he is leaving the Stars program. So Roblox is like legitimately imploding because like this decision was so bad that like how can any reasonable person look at this and be like, I want to be associated with this platform? It's getting to a point where if they don't say something or if they stay on the platform, they just look bad. And I even think Creekcraft mentioned in one of his videos that every time somebody comes up to him and talks about Roblox, they all mention like the PDF problem.
You know what I mean? Every time I talk to another YouTuber about Roblox, it's the same thing. Oh my God, Roblox is that one game that has the problem with the pedophiles, right? It's the one game that has that wants to add dating and everyone's a kid, right? Like you've got Moist Critical talking about it on YouTube. Like you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. It's like it makes me look bad. It makes all my friends look bad. It makes Roblox look bad. It makes me not want to even tell people, hey, I'm a Roblox YouTuber, because the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, oh my God, they're not doing a great, like this is that one platform that wants that dating to the kids. They're not doing a great job with it, It's like,
and it's just like after a while, it's like, why would I ever want to be connected to a site like that? Like obviously I don't endorse it, so why do I have to keep hearing about it all the time? And if you thought that that's as worse as it can get, turns out good old Uncle Sam is here to bitch slap them back into existence. Roblox is officially being sued by the state of Louisiana. Today, Louisiana Attorney General Liz Morrell announced legal action against Roblox, the #1 gaming site for children and teens, which is going to come in handy later. The lawsuit shows that through its online gaming service, Roblox has and continues to facilitate the distribution of child sexual abuse material and the sexual exploitation of Louisiana's children, knowingly and intentionally fails to implement basic safety controls to protect child users from predators, and knowingly and intentionally fails to provide notice to parents and child users of its dangers. I mean, yeah, like how can you look at Roblox and not come to this conclusion? I mean, ever since people have started talking about it, we've been doing digging on like just what is on the platform because as I said, none of us play it because we're not kids. But when you look at things like Public Bathroom Simulator, Escape to Epstein Island, all these Diddy Party games that apparently have minimal age restrictions, and then you look at leadership saying that they want to add dating to the site. Let me remind you, this is being marketed as the #1 site for children and teens. You can't be having things like this on your platform if that's what you're going for. How is nobody there thinking of this? I'm saying this as someone who doesn't even have kids. If I was a parent and like this stuff was on here, there's no way in hell I'd let my kid go on here. Not even with supervision because I can't guarantee that this site is gonna keep my kids safe. And if it's being advertised as the #1 gaming site for children and teens, you expect some of that moderation to come into play here, but it's not. This isn't COD. This isn't Marvel Rivals. This isn't a game like, I don't know, Helldivers. This isn't something like that. This is a children's game. And time again, the executives have just failed to manage this situation properly. And it's getting to a point right now where they have to be sued in American court to finally potentially get something to happen. And don't give me this hullabaloo of, oh, the platform's way too big, it's way too hard to police. If you're worth this much and you have this many active users, you should build an infrastructure at this point that should make it easier for you to catch these guys that are trying to do these things. So you don't need vigilante groups and creators like Schlep to do your job for you. And I have a pretty good idea of why it is. I think anyone with a brain knows why this isn't being handled properly. It's because Roblox sees these guys as just more customers. They just see them as people that give them money. They don't want to lose any people and they don't want to see anything go away because that stock price is too high and they don't want it coming down. And that's the only reason I could possibly think of this not being addressed, other than just maybe we don't want to address it at all. Otherwise, we seem like the platform where PDFs come to do their business. But what they don't know is by letting that word of mouth spread that this is a platform where this thrives and a platform that doesn't police itself, it makes it even worse because it seems like they're not even trying, despite what they're saying here. And by the way, Schlepp's ban here coincides with apparently the CSO dropping $800,000 worth of stock. So, I mean, do with that what you will. I know, like, a sale like that takes time, but how do you look at that and not make a connection after all of this? Oh, and by the way, through all of this, where's Visa? Where's MasterCard? Where's Collective Shout? You're willing to ban adult games on Steam that follow the law, but when this stuff happens and there's actual PDF activity on a massive gaming platform like this, silent. I don't... Where did he go? Oh, I know exactly why it is. Because it makes you a lot of money. It's a big platform. Those games that you banned on Steam, oh, that doesn't affect your bottom line, but Roblox, oh, I bet that makes you a boatload of money. Absolutely pathetic. So yeah, I mean, this isn't a shiny video. I'm not looking to, like I said, I'm not looking to entertain anybody here. I just want to get the word out here because this platform deserves the maelstrom of repercussions that are coming this way. And I mean, at this point, like if you're a parent and you let your kid play Roblox, I think that you need to seriously like think about what's happening here and reconsider. Because again, I would never allow my kid on a platform that is this bad at policing something like this, which is like probably the most disgusting crime in human history, and nothing's being done about it on the platform. In fact, if you do try to do something about it, you are punished for it. I think Roblox needs a serious wake-up call, and I really hope that it comes with this. So, if you're watching this video right now, like the biggest thing I could ask you to do is just share it. Share it, send it to people that you know, because this is a problem that desperately needs to be known. More parents should know about this. More kids should potentially know about this. The word has to get out there because if we don't tell you guys, who's going to tell you? So, yep. Thank you guys for watching. Again, share the video. Next video is going to be a little bit more lighthearted. It's going to be back to normal business. So, again, thank you guys for watching and see you all next time. Peace.